Okay, back to this spot. I just realized I didn't really share my yesterday fully. I missed lots of things I wanted to share, so I'm here gonna do it again. Yeah, trust me, no one is gonna care so much about my yesterday, which was like ordinary, and also not so ordinary in some sense, because yeah, a lot has happened and I did a lot, and yeah, I felt a lots of things, um, but I just want to share some key points, key events. uh, First, I drove my girlfriend to the exam center. Actually, it was in a university campus, um, Shenzhen Occupation Technology University, if that's the right translation, or maybe vocational technology university, something like that. It's not a very famous university as far as I know. I've never heard of this school. And I walked into campus, saw lots of youngsters, and it made me think, yeah, every generation is just kind of repeating. They might dress differently, slightly differently. They might have, newer phones. Uh, yeah, just pretty much everything else stayed the same. I can already feel like, these people are gonna have like almost similar path. What I'm trying to say is like lots of things have been kind of decided, and we are all programmed in this society. Like you are told and expected to live life in such way, and most people actually follow this path. You find a job, you get into a relationship and married, and give birth to at least 2 children nowadays. You're expected to have 2 babies. Yeah, the one-child policy is the history. And in China, we all expect young people nowadays to have at least 2 children. Otherwise, you're not really contributing much to this society. We need more people. That's what we were told. I don't know if that's the truth. And yeah, and then you buy a house, you buy a car, and then you work 9 to 5, or even 9 to 6, or like even 9 to 9. Yeah, some people work from the morning to the evening. And I met this lady at the running event. She asked me directly, how did you make money? How much money you make from the content you put out? I told her 0. And she asked me, how do you support yourself? How do you survive then? I said, my mom. Through my mom. My mom pays all the bills. Yeah, and then she immediately commented, that's not good. That's not right. You must find ways to support yourself and become independent. And I got turned off. I do not want to talk to her anymore. She doesn't care about my content. She doesn't really know my story. She doesn't know me. And she makes such judgment. And I understand that. That's a human nature. Like myself, I make a judgment all the time. But I just want to share that little instant. This comparison, like lots of people will follow their elderly's parents' advice, expectations to do things, the societal norms, right? And me being here, doing my thing, being a black sheep, it's nice, you know? I want to take advantage of it. Like, I can think for myself, I can create something that's meaningful. I can inspire people and impact people's lives. I believe that. But it is a long and difficult path. I must extract constantly useful thinking. Maybe it's hard to define useful. If people find it useful, then it is. Like entertainment is useful to lots of people. Okay, I'm going to read books, trying to talk more, trying to practice sharing my thoughts. And there's no shortcut. If I don't do it like even in front of a camera, I'm not going to do it like here. Just imagine this. Like, would I sit here and talk to myself like this, like a maniac? No, I wouldn't. I would find this such a bizarre thing. Look, open square, nobody's here. Early morning. Like, would I just sit here and talk to myself without recording it? It would be so freaking strange. What I'm trying to say is, if I don't record this, I don't get to practice. If I don't practice at all, how am I gonna be better? How am I gonna inspire people? Okay, if this does not get views, that's cool. That's cool. You must understand this. Lots of things you want to be better at, you don't have an audience in the beginning. Or maybe for some years, you don't have anyone hyping you up. You got to do it for yourself. Trust the process. Keep going. Thanks for watching. 停止录像。